Check out temperatures. We're in the 40s and 50s. Haleyville, Coleman, both reporting low 40s, and we will likely drop another degree or two as we approach a sunrise around 6:44 a.m. If you're planning a walk or a jog, another great morning for it. 51 degrees at 6 a.m. By 8 a.m. we're in the upper 50s, and then by 10 a.m. that's when we start to see temperatures get closer to 70. Still likely holding just below it, though, at that point. By the afternoon, we will reach into the 70s. We're talking upper 70s, low 80s, right on track for where we'd expect to be this time of year. Forecasting a mostly sunny sky, and that dry stretch of weather continues for us here in Alabama. Into the evening hours, any plans you might have, maybe you're having dinner outdoors, taking the kids to the practices that are outdoors, we'll be sitting at 74 at 6 p.m., into the 60s by about 8 p.m. Early tomorrow, as I mentioned, we will start in the 40s and 50s again. Looking at the next couple of days, we are just going to kind of repeat today's forecast through Friday, keeping highs in the 80s, but a front is going to be moving through here on Friday, dropping our temperature down by about 10 degrees Saturday afternoon. So we're talking highs in the upper 60s and low 70s. It's going to be breezy at times, so a noticeable change for the weekend, holding in the 70s over the weekend, back into the low 80s early next week. No rain with that front. It is going to come through as a dry front, not uncommon for us to have a dry stretch of weather this time of year. And we do have to monitor the tropics carefully. We've got this disturbance here. It is now with a high chance of developing in the next couple of days, moving westward in the general direction of Central America. So model consensus, or at least what most of the models think at this point, is that this will continue on a westward track. It could interact with South America, which would kind of weaken the system if that does happen, and then takes it on a westward track either towards Central America or towards the Yucatan Peninsula. We'll keep an eye on it. Nothing to be too stressed about right now, but just something that we do need to keep our eye on in the coming days. Through Friday, we hold in the 80s. Over the weekend, we've got 70s, and by early next week, by Sunday and Monday mornings, we're likely going to see widespread 40s with a few locations dipping into the upper 30s.